Tobago Carnival band leaders threaten to protest. Michael Tasia wins Young King Calypso title with Tobago's Caston Cupid following closely behind. Claims of victimization being made by minority leader Kelvin Morris, and Top Cop reveals why last year's targets were not met. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. This is your Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 31st January 2024. To our top story this evening, Tobago band leaders were locked in on an emergency meeting a short while ago as they tried to determine a way forward after receiving the budget for Tobago's leg of the National Carnival. The budget is less than the 2023 budget, with prize monies and grants being slashed. Additionally, some categories of mass and juve will not receive any prize money at all. The band leaders appeared on the Good Morning Tobago show with Candace Jackson to express their dissatisfaction. Here's more.
Receiving the budget for Carnival 2024 on Tuesday night, Chairman of the Tobago Band Leaders Association, Diane McCrimmon, was alarmed and upset. Prize monies for participating bands are less than 2023. Some categories are not going to be awarded prizes. Participation grants are also slashed.
Mr. Leacock have a set of people coming in to pay in his traditional mass. What are you giving the man 1,007? There's no money for night mass. There's no money for juve. There's no band of the year across the board in any way.
From the documents delivered to McCrimmon, the budget for mass is less than $800,000. It was $1.3 million in 2023.
If we don't have the money, as they say, we are saying what the festival say, that the THA said they don't have no money and they can't pay. Why not give us back the same budget from last year, the 1.3?
And that was sufficient?
Because we had band of the year, we had everything, night mass, old mass, we had everything.
The band leaders complain that they are being treated with disrespect by the Tobago Festivals Commission, who fail to understand what it takes to produce a band for Carnival. Marcia Ned, the band leader of Marcia Ned and Associates, usually relies on prize money and grants to offset some of her costs.
I have workers to pay. They don't do this for free. The wire bender, Miss Ruth, she does the sewing. She had to get paid for she eye. The person who's sticking the braids and all this. And I'm telling you, I have to pay for a place to accommodate my mass camp.
To make matters worse for the band leaders to receive grants, they must have a business account. McCrimmon deems this an unreasonable request due to the bureaucracy involved in the process when Carnival is just 2 weeks away.
You still have, how much days did it give you? Because they have to search for the name. And then you have to wait till that come back and then. So how are you getting your grant?
Coupled with late planning for the Carnival, band leaders are now tempted to express their concerns through protest action. The band leaders will be meeting with their membership to determine their next steps, but they have indicated that they are not prepared to accept what the Tobago Festivals Commission is offering to them. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Michael Williams, better known as Michael Tasia, is the 2024 National Young King Calypso winner. The 30th staging of the competition took place last night at the Queen's Park, Savannah. Tasia secured victory with his chart-topping DNA. Former Tobago Calypso monarch Caston Cupid claimed second place with his rendition Straight from the Heart. Pharaoh's I Don't Want to Do It earned the third spot. The event showcased remarkable calypso talent. Both Michael Tasia and Caston Cupid are set to compete in the National Calypso Monarch semi-finals on Saturday, 3rd February in Trinidad. Cupid took to his social media stating, quote, "I have worked hard and will continue to do so for this art form I love." To some other news now, minority leader Kelvin Morris claims that workers are facing victimization for expressing their support via social media for political opponents of the current THA administration. Morris used his social media platform to highlight the concern. He believes that the current administration is intentionally terminating the employment of workers who do not align with their political ideology.
There is absolutely no justification except that these secretaries are holding personal grudges against persons because they may have, in one way or the other, shown support for a political organization that is different from the current executive.
Morris expressed suspicions that agents of the Farley-led Tobago People's Party are closely monitoring the activities of THA employees on Facebook in particular before deciding the fate of their employment status.
They're now coming on Facebook to see what employees of the THA is supporting, and if they recognize that your support is leaning towards a political opponent, then they are waiting until your contract comes to an end, and at the time of renewal they are using their pens as weapons against honest, hard-working Tobagonians.
Morris stated that Tobago is too small of a community for such quote-unquote wickedness to be tolerated and called on Tobagonians to stand up against it. Well, this is not the first time the present administration has been accused of victimizing employees. However, each time the claims are denied. Despite Chief Secretary Farley Augustin's promise to deliver a document to Parliament highlighting differences between the current Tobago autonomy bills and the original proposals to the Cabinet, there is no confirmation about its existence. Augustin assured Tobagonians that the document would be made public simultaneously with its delivery to parliamentarians by the end of January. However, as January 31st approaches its end and February begins tomorrow, there is no evidence in our newsroom that this has been accomplished. Attempts to contact the Chief Secretary for an update have been unsuccessful. Augustin initially made this commitment at the funeral of Tobago's first Chief Secretary, Ho Choi Charles, on January 4th, stating that Charles and others were working on the document to help parliamentarians understand the shortcomings in the autonomy bills before Parliament. Coming up after the break, Minority Leader continues to stress the issue of TADCO workers being sent home. And later we chat with Caston Cupid on his latest achievement and the preparations for National Calypso semi-finals. Stay tuned.
It's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Stobie Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee as we are matching or beating any quotations.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tatu Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62-TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatu Life, a member of the Answer Makal Group.
Minority Leader Kelvin Morris isn't giving up on his quest to bring justice to the over 60 TADCO employees whose contracts were not renewed. On the Minority Report last night, Morris further stressed that the dismissal of those employees was a heartless act.
Morris accused the THA administration of denying Tobagonians the right to earn an honest income and to be active participants and contributors to the island's development. He went on to explain the motion put forward by him at last Thursday's plenary sitting.
He attempted to highlight the fact that here it is. The workers, by the chairman's own admission, were excellent workers, contributed to the establishment and development of the company to where it is today.
Morris said it was a heartless act to terminate the contracts of employees who received satisfactory appraisals without a chance for contract renewal. He spoke about a policy that was put in place by the previous THA administration regarding the termination of contracts.
That if a THA division or if a THA body is not going to renew your contracts, they ought to communicate that to you within 3 months of the expiration of your contract.
He also said that an explanation should be given to workers detailing the reason for terminating their contracts. Morris noted a commitment made to THA workers by Chief Secretary Fali Augustine about not sending anyone home.
It was a big surprise to them that as their contracts came to an end, they were basically told, thanks for your service, but no thanks for your renewal.
Morris described this course of action as uncaring. Meanwhile, the Secretary of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment, and Sustainable Development, Natisha Charles Pantin, maintains that no one was sent home from Tatu and that the company was engaged in a restructuring process. She also noted that at no point in time, less than 40 employees were working in the company, since it cannot function without adequate staff. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Commissioner of Police Earl Herwood Christopher appeared before the Joint Select Committee today to discuss anti-crime strategies. However, she said that the targets that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has set concerning reducing crime in the year 2023 were not met. Ariana Scipio has the report.
Vice Chairman of the Joint Select Committee, Paul Richards, listed some targets that were not met by the TTPS. These targets were a 30% detection rate for violent crimes and homicides, a 15% increase in the firearm retrieval rate, a 15% reduction in violent crimes, a 20% reduction in serious crimes, and many more. Here's what Commissioner Herwood Christopher had to say.
We were unable to achieve any of the targets because the targets were a bit exaggerated.
The police commissioner continued that these targets were not met over the past few years and then proceeded to list what the TCPS achieved last year relative to the reduction of murders.
We did achieve just about a 5% reduction
comparative to the previous year.
Compared to the previous year. And as we go into 2024, we will maintain that same 20%.
Herwood Christopher also revealed that there was a 2% reduction in violent crimes and a 1% reduction in fatal road traffic accidents. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Trinidad and Tobago will collaborate with the U.S. Southern Command Southcom to host a Caribbean Security Conference in November 2024. This was revealed in a meeting between Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and the senior U.S. government and military officials at the Pentagon today. The discussions focused on Trinidad and Tobago's leadership in the Caribbean community, covered issues like illicit trafficking, maritime security, defense force modernization, cybersecurity, and bilateral security cooperation. The meeting acknowledged the 20th anniversary of the partnership between the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force and the Delaware National Guard. The commitment towards improving Caribbean regional security and intelligence was reaffirmed, concluding with discussions at the CIA's headquarters. We take a short break and come back with more. Do stay with us.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salad salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Live more.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JK Tech TT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech.
Hey, you come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Steven to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about them. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla? I thought it's your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks for staying with us. B Square is back, and for the first time after a hiatus of 6 years, the action came to Tobago. After climbers and onlookers jumped and waved to live performances from soca artists from across the country, transforming the Scarborough Esplanade car park into a carnival-like atmosphere. Bianna Brebner has all the action in the story.
Soca and Carnival lovers, in case you missed it, Scarborough Esplanade Car Park was the place to be last evening for the entertainment-packed B Square hosted by B Mobile. Assistant General Manager Consumer Sales Kashif Graves shared the reason for bringing B Square to Tobago.
So we have been doing B Square now for at least 9 years, but we had a 6-year hiatus. And last year, the first time we introduced it after a long wait. And then we said this year, we can't leave Tobago. So this is the first inaugural B Square in Tobago. And really our way of saying to our customers, thank you for being loyal. Thank you for staying with us.
The venue came alive with electrifying performances from some of the top soca artists like B Mobile's newest brand ambassador Nyla Blackman, the Water Lord Iowa George, Farmer Nappy and Tobago's very own Adana and Sherwin Winchester. Patrons were thrilled and eagerly shared their experiences with us.
Well, so far is our vibes. Going good so far. The entertainment is fantastic. and I enjoyed myself.
I think this initiative here was something that's very good by B Mobile. At least this is our culture, and it would be a build up to our carnival here in Tobago. Although our carnival in Tobago is on a smaller scale in comparison to Trinidad. So with this, they have artists where normal persons cannot afford to pay to go and see them, and this was an excellent initiative by B Mobile, and I want to say thanks to them.
B Square initiative is a fabulous initiative. I really want to thank B Mobile for bringing this initiative to Tobago.
Patrons are eagerly awaiting next year's event. It surely is a vibe at the Scarborough Esplanade car park with B Mobile. It's a vibe. Brianna Bremner, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Well, the excitement builds as the Interdepartment Carnival and the Calypso Competition 2024 gears up for an electrifying showdown tomorrow at the Parade Grounds Backlet starting at 7 p.m. 13 divisions are poised to showcase their creativity and talent under the theme Tribal Kingdom. Last year's triumphs still resonate as the Division of Education, Research and Technology clinched the crown in the Queen competition. At the same time, the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation seized victory in the Calypso category. Well, apart from the divisions within the THA, the show is expected to see competitors from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Office of the Prime Minister cast. As the clock ticks to the highly anticipated event, the burning question remains: who will ascend the throne and claim victory this year? And you can catch the action live on Tobago Updates tomorrow, again starting at 7 p.m. Staying with Carnival news, Caston Cupid placed second last evening in the Young Kings Calypso Monarch competition with his rendition Straight from the Heart, behind the winner, Michael Tasia. Cupid is not daunted by his placing and is getting ready for another competition, Calypso Fiesta semi-finals with big names like Marshall Montano, Terry Lyons and Karin Ashe. In the lineup, we had a brief conversation with Cupid on last evening's competition and what can be expected of him in the coming days. Trevicia Phillips has more.
Among the talented contenders, Tobagonian Caston Cupid captured hearts and minds with his soulful rendition, securing the prestigious second place with his song Straight from the Heart. Tobago Updates sought to glean Cupid's sentiments in the aftermath of the intense competition.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to come second after Young Kings 2024. I've been working pretty hard, at my craft, and I just want to push further. You see, with the March Gras coming this Saturday, it gives good momentum as I'm trying to make the March Gras for the first time.
The journey to the Young Kings Calypso Monarch competition was undoubtedly arduous, yet Cupid's unwavering dedication and passion for the art form shone brightly throughout his performance.
I think I did well. Obviously I'm a bit disappointed because I thought I would have won the competition because I always strive to win. But sometimes winning and coming first does not go hand in hand.
As Tobago continues to make its mark in the vibrant tapestry of Calypso music, Caston Cupid's achievement serves as a testament to the island's rich cultural heritage and musical legacy.
Just doing the hard work, and the Young Kings is done and dusted. Now the focus shifts straight to the national semi-finals, which should be on Saturday in Skinner Park. I just want to represent Tobago to the best of my ability again, and hopefully I could cement a spot in the final. And once I get there, the next step is to win it all.
Tobago proudly celebrates Caston Cupid's remarkable achievements, heralding a new chapter in the island's storied musical narrative. Trevicia Phillips, Tobago Updates, Television News.
We'll go to a short break and come back with more. Do stay with us.
To Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Everyone, it's your Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Storby Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Commissioner of Police Earle Haywood Christopher was questioned by GSC member Dr. Rudal Munilal about the details of back pay for police officers. The arrears were promised to be paid to police in December 2023.
Is the last 49% of the officers were in receipt of their back pay, and that is the regular officers. In terms of the special reserve officers, of which we have 3,315, we have over 3,000 of them receiving their back pay.
When asked about the timeline for the remainder of the monies to be paid, the top cop stated that she had hoped to have them paid today. However, that was not the case.
And we are looking definitely at the end of February.
Well, today was a hot and dusty day as Tobago was inundated with Saharan dust. But let's see what the TNT Met office is saying about whether there will be a change in the coming days. Tonight, expect a mostly fair, warm and hazy night with temperatures hovering around 27 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow will bring mainly dull, hazy and occasionally breezy conditions despite intermittent isolated showers. Unfortunately, the Saharan dust concentration in the atmosphere remains significant, requiring sensitive individuals to take the necessary precautions. Daytime temperatures will reach to 32 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 35 degrees. Seas are expected to be slight to moderate with waves up to 1.8 meters in open waters and around 1 meter in sheltered areas. The sunrise is at 6:26 a.m. and sunset at 6:06 p.m. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recount the headlines before we go. Tobago Carnival band leaders threaten to protest. Michael Tasia wins Young King Calypso title with Tobago's Caston Cupid following closely behind. Claims of victimization being made by minority leader Kelvin Morris, and Top Cop reveals why last year's targets were not met. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a good night.